Okay, welcome to the Mojo Gym chest workout. This is going to be a quick, lightweight chest workout session, starting with forward arm swings. Sorry, standing forward arm swings, warming up the chest, the shoulders, upper back, and the arms. Slightly bent knees, leaning backwards, head up, looking slightly up there. It's not on a horizontal, the head. Get those circles as big as you can. And I only ever go one way. You can go backwards the other way if you want to. I used to do when I was a lot younger. Don't find that's great. Straight into cross arm swings, alternately crossing the wrists at the front. A bit more of a bend in the knee, leaning forwards and letting the swing of your arms rock your body whilst keeping your feet still. And then we switch into the chest spin, classic old school maneuver. Keeping those arms and hands as high as possible, at least at the horizontal. That's important. Feet planted in the floor. Slight tensing of the trunk area, the core area. Not a big tense up. And slowing down as you come to the back position. A few more cross arm swings. Love this exercise. That's my own exercise. Modification of a couple of others. Get a bench and we do bent arm pullovers. Some people will tell you this is for the back muscles and some people will tell you it's for the chest muscles. Well, the truth is it's for both, depending on how much weight you've got and the position of your head and the bend in your elbows. This is somewhere like a halfway house, but it is mostly a chest stretch, and it's stretching the chest longitudinally as opposed to laterally, as up and down. And this one is the fly, flat bench fly I'm coming into now. And that stretches the chest out the other way. This is not a big workout, this is a stretch. Now you can have those elbows almost straight for this if you've got nice light weights, but I'm doing more of a bend here because I actually forgot. At this point, I need to have more, those dumbbells need to be wider apart at the bottom. Just a little bit more for a bigger stretch. We're preparing for the bench press now. So what you're doing is you're engaging the outer reaches of the chest muscles up, down, left and right by doing those two dumbbell bench exercises. A few press ups, not many, just 5 is enough, anything, depending on how fit you are. And then we're ready. Now we're fully warmed up. We've done the arm swings, well, we've done the leg steps and the squats, we've done the arm swings, we've done the bent arm pullover and the flat dumbbell fly to give and a few push-ups. Now this is annoying, somebody's left their weights on the machine, really bad gym etiquette. I've got a section on my website about gym etiquette, really annoyed. But when you take the weights off, take them off one weight off each end at a time, otherwise it's going to overbalance and there's going to be a big accident. Believe me, there might be. Now I've got an unstable bench here. I told you the gym is substandard. So it's actually a very dangerous machine, but I'm doing it with fairly lightweight and I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes. And I'm ready, if something goes wrong, to flip that weight over off my body. And I've got my gloves on for good grip. Feet are flat on the floor. Legs apart for stability. And there you go. I'm bringing it, not bouncing it off the chest. I'm bringing it down. I'm decelerating as I come down. And then I'm pushing as hard as I can upwards to the top. Not much of a pause. In fact, there's no pause at the top. Now getting it back on the stand without a spotter, that's a person who helps you take the bar off, is a problem with this machine. I hate this machine. Look at that bench, awful. Never mind. So I've decided to come and try some bench presses with a bench and some dumbbells instead of a bar. And actually, this feels a lot more safe and secure, and that gives me the confidence to lift more weight. Now I'm using 2 positions of those dumbbells. If you look carefully, the angle of the dumbbells is going to change. It's just like I've got a bar in my hands, but I've got 2 dumbbells instead. And when there you go, I've changed the angle of the dumbbells now to works a bit more of the biceps, a bit more of the arms, this one, and a slightly different angle on the chest. And I've turned the dumbbells back again to where they were, which is not quite the straight position out to the side, it's slightly turned inwards. And place them gently down when you're too tired to do another one. Incline dumbbell fly for chest is for the upper chest. You can see that it's working the upper chest. The chest can be roughly divided into 3 sections: lower, mid and upper. This is a bit of the mid and a bit of the upper, but mostly the upper. And I use 2 different dumbbell positions as well. You sort of seen the change there. Head and back flat against the bench. Bench is about 30 degrees, between 30 and 40 degrees. And when you've done enough of those, you can come on to the cable press, which is exactly as shown. Look at the fingers. It helps you stretch. It makes the arms a little bit longer at the outside. And I've got a sort of lunge stance for this one, and the rear leg is back behind the cable position at the top. So that was the first one. Second one is the feet are level but wide, and I'm coming straight down, more or less straight down. This is a crunch on the chest, which is a really, really good exercise. And there are 2 types of that exercise. There you go. Now I'm going to try, looks like I'm going to try a dip, but I'm pretty tired at this point. I can't remember whether I cross the feet at the back before you start. Whoop, half a dip, 3/4 of a dip. Oh well. That's over. Time to go home.